Why, hello everyone, and hello SpeedGaming 3. Welcome to Swiss Rounds 2 of our Zelda 1 Randomizer All Boards No Swords Tournament. I am KTAP4321, and I am joined today in comms by Seed Improv. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, K-Tap. How's your? I mean, we have to be looking forward to a really good race.
Yeah, because they both have I have high expectations for both of them, as I've seen them both race before.
Well, I mean, plus it kind of helps that they're somewhat friends. They both kind of take a similar logical approach to the randomizer, so it'll be kind of cool to see what happens. And as just Andy 8, our tracker points in chat, we have Ladies' Night in the booth.
And so, any crazy things you hope for this seed?
Oh man, I kind of hope we have a similar chain reaction where we need the power bracelet to get the raft, to get the bow, to get the wand, maybe? I don't know, something just, really awesome.
All right, and we're off into the overworld, and let's see who's gonna find something first. But oh, that whiz rope screen on jkoper set.
I believe there's going to be the name Fred appearing in chat here in just a moment.
But those whiz ropes, man. But Alsoa found a blue candle.
Yep, he's going to go ahead and he's going to be the first runner with an actual form of offense, and he's going to find our first level in level 5. As soon as one of them opens up their inventory on the overworld screen, we'll be able to see what Triforces we started with.
Or we're just going to have to keep guessing.
Well, if he finds a compass in here and it is not blinking, then we'll know that he started with the Triforces for 5.
So
but yeah,
there's more. And we have a connector staircase, so this 5 is segmented properly.
Well, 5 always has at least one staircase built in. The levels are gonna have the same amount of staircases as they normally would, which is why, unless it's segmented, 1, 2, 3, and 4 don't normally have staircases in them. To answer a question in chat, also it did pause, but sadly we did not get a good shot at his Triforces.
And Alsoa is heading out of that 5 and choosing to go for more overworld exploration. And what is this secret right here? An okay small.
Yeah, I think it's going to depend upon how much our bomb packs end up costing us. Like, can we buy a bomb pack with 1 small? Can we buy it with, like, 2 mediums? Because that would just be rotten.
True. I'm hoping bombs are cheap today, but who knows? But anyways, Alsoa finds a Take Any Cave and gets a tart container.
jkoper's going to go ahead and find his first Take Any Heart as well. Now, it's worth pointing out that the red candle is inside the White Sword Cave. If we can find it and the runners have enough hearts, then they'll be able to pick up their first reusable form of offense.
And thank you for clipping that. And we see jkoper getting their blue candle.
All right,
now
so
both of our runners have weapons.
Yeah, I mean, you can only use it once per screen and only do a certain amount of damage, but it's better than nothing. As Alsoa is exploring our any roads, we've got access to Death Mountain. jkoper's going to go ahead and find a second Take Any Heart. And then he's going to screen scroll across the river and hope that maybe one of these guys will drop him a bomb pack, but sadly they said no.
The enemy's just not playing nice today. Ooh, whiz ropes on that screen.
That is a terrible screen to have whiz ropes on. You have to either just hope or reset the screen until you get a good spawn.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. But maybe we'll finally get to see our coast item soon.
Well, I mean, it's a banana. It's blue. It's not terrible in swordless, but I don't see anybody going to get that unless we are incredibly desperate by the time we find that ladder.
But I did see there were arrows for sale.
Yeah, 72 rupees. It's not horrible. And chat is telling us that they think the bombs were somewhere around 27 rupees. So a couple of small secrets and we should be able to pick up a bomb pack. Alsoa is going to be the first of our runners here into level 8.
And I'm trying to hunt down which Triforces they have, and I'm failing.
Sorry, here, let me open up the clip real quick and I can take a peek.
In the meantime, we see some keys. I think that was a key in the shop? But I don't know. But we are seeing some exploration of this level 8. Luckily, these are just shutter doors right now, and jkoper found level 5.
Alright, it's looking like we have Triforces for 2, 5, and 8. So we don't necessarily need to dig this 8, but there are 2 items in here.
Maybe that's why Alsoa dipped 5 so early. But is getting rewarded for dipping into 8 for that key.
Alright, jkoper is going to wander around 5 a little bit as well. It's been happening a lot with the Triforces that we end up starting with, that critical items are ending up inside of these dungeons, because the randomizer doesn't take into account which Triforces or even items that you start with when it starts placing things.
So, if you skip a dungeon, even though you have the Triforce piece, you may be screwed.
Yes, jkoper is going to go ahead and get his 6th heart off the floor here in level 5. He is now guaranteed to be able to pick up that red sword white candle, assuming we can actually find it before we get to 9.
Yeah, and Alsoa is dodging those wizrobes like a champ. And we see 89 rupees for keys and 27 rupees for bombs? Ew.
Yeah, we're gonna be hoping for a really large secret.
Or large-sized medium secret.
Well, yeah, anything that'll make up for that money. jkoper sadly may not have checked his Triforce count yet, but we have already got the Triforce here at a level 5. I mean, the free heart refill's nice. Getting out of the dungeon with your health is also nice, but we had it already.
That's nice, and Candle Row, we just missed it. I guess you can say it just burnt past us.
Alright, he's gonna find some more free money here around Vanilla Start. I'd imagine with bombs, he's gonna go ahead and check these bomb walls.
And that Armo screen is looking dangerous. But
yeah,
not
that bunny
as dangerous.
Oh, buddy, that's an item we definitely want. And the fact that we're getting it before 7 minutes into the game, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but at the cost of up and aim back to start.
Yeah, it's reasonable offense. I mean, it's going to be a lot easier to clear everything in the dungeons with, as long as you can keep your money count up, it's going to be a lot easier to be able to clear everything in all of these dungeons with the bow and a candle.
So I just missed looking at jkoper's screen as Alsoa takes an overworld death back to start. The medium secret looks to be 30 rupees.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. 30 is pretty good. It's definitely rolling better than, 25. Alsoa's gonna do his best to get past these blue wrist robes. Now, sadly, he doesn't know that this is just a blue candle shop. Or, I'm sorry, blue ring. It's a blue ring shop.
And jkoper is exploring level 3 and is dipping out of 3.
Ooh, gosh, run from those whiz robes. Those guys are cheaty hug clips.
Yeah, and if they hit you with their beams, you're probably dead.
Well, thankfully we're not very far from start, but yeah, it is kind of annoying when they're on the overworld before you have enough health to outlive them, as Alsoa goes ahead and finds level 4 down in the bottom corner of the map behind the bomb wall.
So let's see how nice this level 4 is going to be. Oh,
now,
rookie boss, that's pretty nice.
Oh, hello. We have the red candle for jkoper. Okay, so Alsoa is in the screen just to the left. jkoper did the bomb wall to the right.
But that information is that we have Dark Nuts and Lionels in the dungeons.
Well, the Dark Nuts we can kill with bombs, and the Lionels, once Alsoa gets the... Oh, wow, he is not where I thought he was at all, never mind. But once Alsoa finds the red candle, he's going to be able to do something about the Lionels without using bombs. He also, when he finds money for arrows, is going to be able to shoot him.
And performs a great screen scroll, and we get a doctor's note.
Okay, I like this pickup. You never know when you're going to have to clear a particularly disgusting room, and having the ability to get a potion later in the game is pretty good.
But we did see either our white sword or magical sword bomb upgrade on jkoper's side.
If it's still in a cave, it's going to have to be the magical sword bomb upgrade, as the white sword bomb upgrade shuffles into one of the dungeons or the Armos or ladder spots.
Then that was the magical bomb upgrade.
Yeah, we might not be seeing that again for a very long time.
I mean, we're not having any magical items tonight. No magical boomerang.
No magical boomerang, but a really good money-making game win for Alsoa, one screen away from the arrow shop. I expect to see some memes in chat shortly. Will allow him to be able to turn right back around, pick up those arrows, and it looks like he's going to play again.
Let's see if the money-making game is gonna be good twice in a row. Not really. This is why gambling doesn't pay.
True, but at the very least, he has enough money to buy those arrows, and I don't think we've still seen the large secret. Large secrets, there's 3 of them.
We have not found a single large secret yet on the overworld, and now we're getting some Death Mountain exploration.
Alright, we got level 6 on jkoper's side. We don't have the Triforce for this. He does have reusable offense and a couple of bombs, so it kind of makes sense to go ahead and dig this now that you found it.
So, we're gonna see what this level 6 kind of looks like in Apatra.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody likes that one, but
especially in that room type.
Yeah, I don't think we can pirouette another door here, so it looks like we'll be coming back to level 6 much later when we have the ability to survive it.
Or just pray. Or
he was, jkoper, yeah, the ladder would definitely help in that room. He was trying to get to one of the side walls to go ahead and bomb it to see if there was anything other than the shutter door I think I saw on the right-hand side of that room, but sadly Patra had other plans.
And Jay and Alsoa is exploring more of this level 3 and just trying to get around all these bubbles and vinyls and tectites to get to the shutter door room.
Yeah, see, this is sadly where his current bomb count is kind of working against Alsoa. He doesn't know it, but the red sword candle is pretty close to where he is right now. So it makes sense that you want to dig this. It's level 3. It's small, but we're just going to hope that he still has bombs in order to use to bomb open the wall where that white candle, the white sword cave is.
I mean, because due to having this bow and buying those arrows so early in the seed, Alsoa's broke, and being broke means no arrows. It means a useless weapon.
Yeah, basically. So he does know, though, that he hasn't found any of the large secrets, and so far, a lot of things are shuffling into, like, the easier one-flame enemies in this room.
Though we did see a map for level 8 on jkoper's screen.
Yeah, that was special.
Very special.
Totally makes me want to say that the wand is buried in there somewhere, all the way in, like, the farthest point away from the starting spot.
Wait, so Ganon is Ganon San Diego now?
Well, I mean, we know where he's going to be. I'm not certain if either of our runners found level 9 yet.
Well, luckily, well, we're gonna have to do our own detective work here.
Alsoa does a really nice forced bomb on this, on the Zol to recharge his bombs. He's gonna go ahead and get the book out of level 3. I like this. The book is all of the maps for every single dungeon from the moment you walk in the door. Yeah, you're probably gonna light yourself on fire at some point when we finally find that wand, but this is gonna save you time, money, and bombs, not having to play Guess the Bomb Wall.
And this 3 is special.
Yeah, he does need the Triforce out of here. Having already gotten the floor heart and the item, I think he's probably just going to start beating his head into this wall until he is able to get out of here with the Triforce so that he doesn't have to come back.
So we're looking at a case of brute force.
Maybe, or he's finally going to be like, all right, I'm done, I'm leaving. and get the good news a couple of screens down the road that there is a red candle in a cave. Oh dear. I mean, assuming we make it past these guys.
Yeah, these are very mean wizard placements. And we see level 7 on jkoper's end.
Now, jkoper's doing a really good job of taking down these landmos with his red candle. He's keeping moving. I think he only took like 1 hit so far, so that was pretty well done on his end.
And gets rewarded with some bombs to pick up in the future.
Now we're about to find out if it was 5 hearts or 6 in order to pick up that red candle. Looks like it was 5 today.
Hey, it could always be 4.
I thought jkoper checked it on 4, but again, I could be really wrong. There's a lot of stuff going on.
And we're seeing more navigation. Oh, Carrie?
I was just saying, plus I was watching the other race on the other channel, and that was maybe a bad idea because of seed bleed.
Well, if I saw something right, jkoper, I think jkoper has the bow?
He should have. jkoper's usually pretty good about checking his Armos items. A lot of the veteran runners know to prioritize the Armos spots because even if it's just a heart, it's a free item.
And we found our first bomb upgrade spot. It's 77 rupees, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price. Even if it rolls down to the bare minimum of 2 bombs in Swordless, it's still kind of worth it.
And we see some squishy enemies on jkoper's screen, and now just another rupee boss.
See, I would have been so tempted to leave one of these rupee bosses behind, but I'm weird like that. And we're gonna... Whoa. Okay, we're gonna get our first look at this lovely level 7.
What? Okay. It looks like a piece of pizza. Well...
Like sliding off of somebody's plate? Or like all the cheese sliding off the piece of pizza?
The cheese sliding off the pizza.
Yeah, see, that is totally the kind of pizza I'd want to eat. I may have spent far too long living in New York.
New York style pizza is the best style of pizza.
As long as you can fold it in half, yes. Otherwise, it makes a big mess.
And that's why Chicago style always makes me so sad inside.
Yeah, but deep dish is good too. Deep dish has its merits. Alsoa is going to go ahead and find this level 5. He should have a little bit of an easier time in here burning these guys because you can kind of stay on the half tile and then their arrows won't really be able to hit you as easily.
Okay, and this level 5, it looks like a hawk or an eagle or something perching, about to take flight off a branch.
Oh, I like that one. Alright, we're gonna see the transport staircase. I think this was the transport staircase here in 5. And then it's gonna take him, I believe, 1 or 2 rooms to the north.
Yes, that is the transport staircase in 5 we saw earlier.
He's gonna go ahead, use his key, get rewarded with another key, thank you game, as jkoper finds a staircase here in level 7.
Let's see where this staircase is gonna take us. Thanks, Corito!
Alright, gets a key for his effort of burning these pancakes. He's gonna nope out of the transport staircase to check this one room. I like this. You don't know where that transport staircase is gonna take you, and this could have been something good.
Or it just could have been a meat block.
Well, I mean...
It's the meat block that goes nowhere, because you can't go anywhere with it.
Actually, I think that was supposed to be the dungeon's old man. Hints in this are rolled to community hints, which means they're not going to be useful, and they're all going to be jokes. Sometimes about Twilight, sometimes about, you know, like 80 gazillion of the movie Airplane, because why not?
I still need to watch that movie from start to finish.
Yeah, you know. Pick a really nice lazy Saturday and maybe make a drinking game of it.
That would be a nice thing. And we see a key on the floor.
Yeah, jkoper's gotta get these pancakes out of the way so he can duck in there and go get it.
And Alsoa is gonna probably clear out this level 5 fast, or at least try to find the item and get out.
Yeah, I can't say that I blame him. At this point, we haven't really seen a lot, and this should be the staircase we're looking for. Well, I think, maybe.
Most likely. But we did see a Goma on jkoper's screen.
See, that's good for Alsoa and kind of bad for jkoper, but maybe it'll remind him that he hasn't yet gone towards the Armos item, whatever it happens to be for him.
Yeah, but that Goma could all... Well, we just see jkoper walk through that hitbox of the Gleeok, and we find our floor heart in level 7.
Alright, there we go. We're up to a pretty substantial amount of health.
And we're seeing more of this crazy level 7.
Well, I mean, we do need the Triforce in here, and given what this looks like and the fact that we can kill the enemy set currently, there's our Triforce. Alright, so we are in the little gap between the dash and zone.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd want to finish it if you can until you find the item or find out that the item is blocked.
Wait a second, it wasn't right. Duh. We haven't seen our staircase yet to give our item here.
Yeah, we've just seen the transport. We've seen, you know, pancakes and bats and things that we can kill. Speaking of staircases and bats.
Well, speak of it and shall appear. So I will say that compass is kind of in a useless spot.
Yeah,
well, not as useless anymore. We see the recorder.
Yeah, we got the ladder for jkoper, and we've got the recorder for Alsoa. The recorder could actually come in really handy for finding the levels that he hasn't found yet that we started with the Triforces for. And it could also be really good in the off chance that dig doggers are making really bad choices today.
Yeah, no one likes to face a dig dogger without a recorder.
I mean, especially if they shutter you in and there's no way to bomb out. But jkoper's gonna go ahead and get his first original Triforce of the game from level 7. And then it looks like he might be going back in for that bomb upgrade.
Well, jkoper does have the money for it. And bombs are a hot commodity in Swordless.
Alright, that looks like it was because I don't think they've picked up the white sword bomb upgrade, so it looks like that was +6. Yes, that is really nice.
77 rupees for our 6th bomb upgrade. That's a bargain.
Yeah, that is the seed taking pity on us.
Yeah, because the wand hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing in Swordless.
Though we have still not seen hide nor hair of our large secret tonight.
I know, I'm betting they might be all like in a row in Death Mountain. Alsoa wisely makes use of the recorder to whistle to level 2.
That level 2, it was a blink and I missed it situation.
Okay, he's going back in, and we are in fact segmented. He did pirouette the door by exiting the dungeon, walking to the right, and then re-entering the screen. The randomizer, well actually the game of Zelda itself, doesn't know if you're on the overworld or the underworld, and it gets confused when you do that, as jkoper finds level 9, and wow, is that a color.
Oh.
Very, very
chat, we found our large.
73 rupees. Well, on the plus side, we were able to find reusable damage, so hopefully we are not going to be as reliant on arrows as we could be.
Yeah, rupee conservation is going to play an important part in this match.
Yeah, the same thing can be said about making sure you're farming your bomb drops and keeping an accurate count. Alright, Alsoa knows that this room, I don't know if it might have, I think it might have a drop in between the 2 blocks. He's going to nope right out of that room. He doesn't have enough bombs anyway.
Not a triple dodonga room again!
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it as a runner, you like to see it as somebody who's just relaxing and watching the race.
But only 3 dark nuts and 2 bombs.
Yeah, sadly, they were not kind as far as dropping Alsoa some more bombs, so he is gonna go back to exploring the overworld or headed to the bomb shop. Not really sure which.
That bomb upgrade would be really useful right about now.
That it would. It would definitely give you enough bombs to make sure that you're okay to clear that room.
And Alsoa is back on Candle Row.
He's actually in the forest right now.
Oh,
over near the coast 3 bomb spots that I don't know that we've seen just yet.
Well, everything's flammable in a forest.
Yeah, I mean, we can burn it with a candle. We're good.
And Alsoa opts to pick up the red potion.
Okay, I like this play. He already knows or must have an idea that the money is a little bit off. It's a little low this seed, so you've already got your 6 hearts, your red candle. In theory, you have enough health to finish the game. So pick up a potion, that makes sense to me.
Yes, but it's going to be a tough road ahead due to having no blue. The likelihood of purchasing a blue ring in this seed is very low.
Yeah, I don't know that we'd actually, unless money was like beyond plentiful, I don't know that we would actually see either of these 2 runners be the type to pick up the blue ring, as jkoper is going to take advantage of a little bit of money and pick up wooden arrows.
But since I know both runners probably won't pick up the blue ring willingly or not, that red ring, on the other hand, that's going to be very elusive.
It would be nice if it's somewhere we can get to, especially with Darknuts in the dungeons, who are not always the nicest when you're trying to get positioning for bombing them.
I mean, especially with the low rupee count this seed.
Yeah, this is, it's gonna be fun. It'll be okay. Also, I was gonna go ahead and find a little bit more money here.
Well, money makes the world go round.
And let's just buy shiny things. He's gonna go ahead and do a screen scroll. Oh, kill the levers first, and then he's gonna do a screen scroll over into the top right-hand corner of the map. Alright, jkoper is continuing to pick up hearts. He's got a very nice amount of health, so even if he had to do, you know, green tunic cannon, he should be okay.
Yeah. jkoper's looking very healthy right now.
And it makes me wonder if he, I think he has already seen the Mag's bomb upgrade, so it makes me wonder if he is actually just trying to aim for that.
And Alsoa is now in level 7.
Makes perfect sense. We need the Triforce from here. He has 2 different forms of reusable offense. Now, I'm a little concerned he's only got the 1 bomb, so hopefully he's been keeping a count.
For those of you who don't know, if you kill enemies that drop a bomb, like if you kill 10 enemies in a row, and you kill that 10th enemy with a bomb, you will force the bomb drop.
Yes, and the hardest part, I think, for a lot of people about that is that you cannot take a hit or your count resets back to 0. Thankfully, the floor is going to take pity on Alsoa and drop him a bomb pack.
Yeah, and Alsoa is just noping out of that gliok.
Oh, this is nice. He has the money to go ahead and be able to pick up this bomb upgrade, but at the moment he's got 5 bombs, so I could probably see him doing the same thing that jkoper did. Go ahead, finish clearing the dungeon, and if you're low on bombs and still have money, come on back in, get the bomb upgrade before you leave.
That is the smart choice.
Well, he's going to use quite a few here to kill the Vyres, the Zols in 1 hit.
Did the Zols roll down tonight?
I think 1 bomb is vanilla, but yeah, actually I think 1 bomb is vanilla, so I think they just didn't go anywhere.
Well, they were very squishy with the red candle.
Did it kill him in 1 hit?
I think it knocked the big ones out.
Yeah, but did they split?
They split into little.
Yeah, they may have just stayed at vanilla health then. Because if they roll down, then sometimes you can kill them with a single hit from the candle and they don't end up splitting.
Oh, the more you know. Now that's an old meme.
Yeah, I feel totally old right now. It's okay though. jkoper continuing to explore Death Mountain. He will eventually, if he continues to the other side, and he does have the bombs in order to be able to do it, he is going to be able to find his level 2, and we'll see if he makes any progress in there. And, well, alright. The enemies decided, hey, you need a free trip home.
Well, and Alsoa fought that Goma in level 7 to get rewarded with nothing!
Yay! I mean, who doesn't like getting absolutely nothing after killing a giant crab spider monster?
I know, right?
It's almost as good as bombing an entire room with blue dark nuts in a push block room and then having the block just go, nah.
Do you know what's also as good as that? When you're trying to bomb out of a room, except none of those walls are bombable.
Yeah. I mean, that's when you're hoping that, that's when you're hoping that, you can get a bomb upgrade in the lobby. And Jiggly Saint says that they usually just get the butter whenever they kill a giant crab monster.
That's the wrong Zelda game.
Sorry, jkoper is here in level 3. He should be finding his book in just a little bit of time. This wasn't an overly complicated dungeon, unless he just decides to take the Triforce, but it looks like he's gonna keep digging.
Yeah, but Alsoa is eventually gonna have to stumble upon that ladder. Oh no! Okay. Everything's good.
Looks like jkoper's gonna go ahead and pick up the Triforce. He may end up going back in. 3 is a relatively small level, or he could just leave and come back later, but it does look like he's going in. And yeah, 6 bomb upgrade for a near minimum price. That is lovely and way too kind of the game.
Yeah. But Alsoa is eventually gonna get to the right part of this level. I believe in you.
It's a very large level to dig out, so, you know, it's gonna take a while. On the plus side, having to kill all of these enemies who, most of them will drop rupees, is gonna give him a lot of arrow money.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little rainy day change.
Yeah, rainy day arrow fund. Alright, jkoper has got his book here in level 3. This is also good for him. He's going to be able to see the maps of every single level.
Wait, so this means both runners are now fully literate!
Yay! I mean, we like books. We start with books when we're kids, and then you move on to video games, so... Alright, Alsoa finding the room that has his ladder in it. He's gonna go ahead and probably just clip into the staircase if he can.
Just to look stylish.
Well, it's a lot quicker than trying to kill all the bats.
True. It's also stylish.
It really is, but I can never pull that one off with the candle or the red candle because I usually end up throwing the flame into the direction I'm trying to go, and then I bop right out of the staircase. Alsoa is wisely going to go ahead and pick up his compass, which tells him the room that he just came from is his Triforce.
Well, that wasn't far.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's just, you know, it saves him some time.
But on the other hand, jkoper has found level 4.
Alright, this is kind of a cute level 4. I have no idea what color this is. jkoper, it's worth noting, does use, I believe it's a NES with a flash cart. But it is a console, so sometimes the palettes come out slightly different.
Well, it looks white to me.
Yeah, I want to say maybe it's that light blue, possibly. But the enemy set is kind of mixed. We've got some dark nuts mixed in here with your Vires, so he is rotating the room to see if he can get rid of the things he can't kill. Or at least can't kill easily.
Yeah, and also jkoper has a nice rupee count as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the bonuses to Swordless. If you do end up having to kill and clear a lot of rooms, is you can kind of keep your money in a happy place.
Money is kind of important, especially when you need it to fire arrows.
Looks like he got rid of one of the Vires. Wow, the blue darkness go down to 2 bombs, which is really good for our runners. The oranges, I think, were 2 as well. But the blues, I think, are normally a little bit more.
But that is good information to have.
Yes, especially since they're in the enemy set here in level 4. Alsoa is going to find a little bit more money inside of a cave. I mean, why not? Oh, and then a lovely screen full of orange dark nuts.
Dark nuts? Don't you mean...
Or wizrobes. Yep. Yeah, they're orange. It's one of those things.
I mean, I guess they're both orange, but they're also both a pain.
True, except, you know, if I have to make the choice, I'd rather have the orange wizrobes in a dungeon, because you can stand in the door, they're gonna line up nice and neat for you, you can use half-style combat against them. On the overworld, it's a bit more of a toss-up.
Well, yeah, because they can snipe you on screens.
Yes, and they don't have to spawn in a specific pattern or a specific time. jkoper is gonna go ahead and get his Triforce here out of level 4.
We still have another item in 4.
Yeah, you have to imagine at this point he's going back in. Alsoa, whoa. Hello, level 9. That is a shape and a half.
Oh my god, it's a
and
shape 9? That's not a piece of cheese?
Yeah, did you see where we were starting? There's going to be an incredibly forced path in the beginning of this level 9. We're starting 2 rooms down in the second most column on the left.
Well, it looked like the head of a bird to me.
Yeah, Alsoa would appreciate that. He's our bird guy.
But I'm still in shock. It's a 9 that's not a piece of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's not segmented, so, you know, it loses a few style points for that one. Alsoa is going to go ahead and refill his bombs while he is up here in the vanilla White Sword Cave. I'm wondering if he's going to go ahead and screen scroll over to Death Mountain and start searching there.
And let's see if this is going to be a push block to a staircase here in 4.
Really nice bomb there. He gets both of them at the same time, but sadly the room is like, nah, this was just for fun.
Yeah, this game does like to tease you.
Some really good movement here. Oh dear. Alsoa accidentally bombs the wrong direction. Really good movement there from jkoper to avoid taking a lot of hits from those dark nuts while trying to get into the next room.
Yep, and we're seeing Alsoa. I think you're trying to do... Yep, you did a nice screen wrap.
Oh, well, that is special, and actually, as far as level 6 goes, that kind of looks a little bit small.
Yeah, that is a small level 6. But...
Alright, now this is the wall that jkoper was trying to bomb when the Patra originally took him out. So at least when he gets back there, he should, he's got the book, he'll know that it bombs.
Look at jkoper's bomb.
Yay, level 6! Thank you very much for my favorite item in the entire game.
Look at jkoper's bomb count.
Wow, did he pick up, does anybody know if he saw maybe the White Sword Bomb upgrade here in level 4, or did he purchase the second one?
Who knows?
Because I didn't see him pick up an item, but I was a little distracted.
Apparently it was a convenient bomb upgrade.
Nice.
Now, I have an idea
love
what
that.
level 6 would look like, but I can't say this on SpeedGaming.
Yeah, no, I think that maybe best left to the imagination, unless it's somebody eating a piece of pizza. As we find a boomerang here in level 4.
Well, at least that's confirmed. Thank you, chat. But we're starting to lose our amount of locations of where that silver arrow could be.
We really... Oh, okay, there's the grabby hands. I was about to say this is that weird second quest push block spiral staircase room, but at the moment it just looks like there's grabby hands in the wall.
Gravity hands are such a pain. They take you to the front.
And they're really slow. Sometimes they get a little bit delayed. Sadly, jkoper is trying to check the forgotten spot in screen scroll, and I believe it must have been a whiz robe because I didn't actually see an enemy on his screen. No.
Apparently, according to chat, 4 is shaped like a banana. So we have a witch in the chat.
Well, there we go. And to answer a question for DH Stom, they're not... Second quest push block rooms are on, and that one, as many times as they have tried to remove it from the pool, just kind of keeps showing up.
Bugs. Don't you just love them?
Well, it's not necessarily a bug, it's just that a lot of runners don't know that that room, like the newer runners don't know that it exists, so they're a little confused sometimes.
I'm just looking at it from a coding perspective.
Yeah, it's one of those second quest things where Fred would start talking about monkeys.
Yeah. And there'd probably be a lot of monkeys.
There's a counter on his channel.
Yeah.
As we start getting monkeys in chat. Yay.
Okay, that command, wrong channel. But this level 6 is gonna force us somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna force Alsoa back through the transport staircase. Trying to remember... Okay, it was a key door. He didn't want to use the keys.
To answer Potato King's question, I don't know. It just, as someone who occasionally does some coding, when you have a bug that just won't go away, no matter how many ways you try to get rid of it or skirt around the bug, it is a pain.
Also, is going to go ahead and get his Triforce here out of level 6. This leaves him only needing the Triforces from 1, 3, and 4. jkoper is making some good progress here in this level 2. I think resource-wise, he was doing better when he found it. Because I want to say Alsoa didn't have quite as many bombs, and he may have still had a blue candle when he found level 2, but I'm not 100% sure. Alsoa is about to head back to level 3.
And
that actually brings up a good point. Have we seen level 1?
No, we haven't. That's so weird.
Yeah, with what's remaining of our... I'm kind of curious as to why Alsoa is cleaning this room. Maybe it's for bomb count? Yeah, Just Andy 8, our tracker, is bringing up a good point. There is a chance that it could be Power Bracelet or Raft blocked, and I don't know if Alsoa whistled Recorder Lake when he was over there, as he's going to go ahead and get his Triforce here at level 3. That leaves him with just levels 1 and 4 to pick up. Okay, Just Andy 8 mentioning that Recorder Lake was a bust. Thank you.
So, I wonder, is this... Maybe it could be some crazy block where it goes maybe Power Bracelet to Raft to level 1. Level 1 has the silvers.
Well, Alsoa found level 1, and it kind of looks like a... Well, maybe a cat who's, like, begging for something. Though if you look at the negative space, it's a dog head.
Oh no. It's not a Funyarimpa, is it?
And conveniently enough for jkoper, he doesn't know it, but he's about to find level 1 as well.
But my dreams were slowly crushed with that raft being in level 2.
Well, I mean, it could still happen. Have we seen... No, we have seen 4, so I guess we do have all of our levels. It's alright. There's always next round, brackets, the flag for forced overworld blocks gets turned back on.
Oh, yay! That's always fun.
Oh, yes, especially if your red candle rolls into the White Sword Cave again and it's somewhere you can't find it. Also, it's gonna go ahead. I think that may have been a Y force, but he's not that far into level 1. It wasn't too terrible. So back in he goes. But yeah, I was gonna say this looked like a bunny, except for it doesn't have any ears.
Well, Thank you, chat, for noticing something I didn't notice. Apparently, Alsoa was Y-forced.
Yeah, that's... Yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't you just love a Y-force?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's pretty handy, but if it's a level like 1, it's not terrible. But if it's a level you shouldn't be digging at the same time, then yeah, it helps. It's like the game saying, "Hey, you, get out of here."
But sometimes I just have to ask myself why.
Alsoa is gonna go ahead and clear this room of Zols. He's gonna use the candle after bombing the wall. Now, it's worth noting we're still looking for silvers, and we are still looking for the wand. Wand is the only thing in this flag set other than the silver arrow that will do damage to Ganon. So you do need to find it before the end of the game.
Yeah, the wand is required. Wait. We could have a wand to 9, maybe.
We could.
Wand silvers are 9 or bust.
As long as the wand is not blocking any of the Triforces in the overworld, then yes, the wand can definitely roll into level 9. The the important items in 9 flag is on, so if it's not blocking a level, if it's not blocking a Triforce, it could be a 9. It could be your bow, it could be, you know, your power bracelet, it could be just about anything.
And making sure you remember that flag is quite important, because when you have a last location and you're choosing to go into level 9 or dip some overworld dungeons, with important items being a 9, there's a higher likelihood it could be in level 9.
Yeah, Alsoa was trying. Oh, man. He was trying to set up a banana key for that door. It looks like he is going to go ahead, go back to start, which means that room is going to respawn. At least, you know, a couple of them. He did use a bomb in here, I think. As jkoper is going to find his power bracelet here in the staircase in level 1.
Le croissant.
Alsoa doing a really good job of lining up the banana key this time. He's going to remember to exit the room and then re-enter so that it saves it.
There we go. You can't have a banana key without a banana.
He's going to be rewarded with a room in level 1 that does like to drop things. And in this case, it's going to be the any key, so Alsoa no longer has to worry about key doors.
Oh, that's a really nice find.
jkoper's going to get his at the exact same time.
Our runners just got a high 5.
Yeah, but it's kind of convenient that Alsoa was just going back into... he was just coming back up here to continue searching Death Mountain, and he all of a sudden found level 1 right next to level 2 where jkoper was.
So, there's the ropes. I haven't seen them in a while.
jkoper's going to go ahead and get his Triforce here in level 1. Now, it's going to take Alsoa just a little bit longer to find the staircase item, but he doesn't have that many rooms left to clear.
But now, jkoper's going to have to head to level 6, inevitably. And maybe find that red ring along the way. And Alsoa is going to have to head towards level 4.
And it does look like our tracker has confirmed that jkoper did eventually get over there to pick up the Armos item bow.
At least we know it's not just sitting out there in the overworld.
Well, that is one of the worst feelings as a runner when, you know, you just find so many good things that you forget that there's an Armos item out there and it ends up being something rather important.
You know, we haven't seen since we saw both our items in 1. We haven't seen our items in 8.
All right, now Alsoa is going to go ahead and nope out of this. He has full level knowledge. He knows that he doesn't need the power bracelet at all. He's already recorded to the dungeons where he started with the Triforce, so he knows exactly where those are as well. So he's going to save some time not going down that staircase.
But thanks to chat, I've just come to a starting realization. Both runners are going to have to make a choice. Level 8 or level 9.
Well, and it's worth noting, we also... only one of the runners has seen the items in levels 5 and 6. So on jkoper's side, this makes sense. He's got to get the Triforce out of 6. He's gonna find his red ring, but does jkoper go back into level 5 before, you know, digging level 8 or going straight to 9?
But Alsoa is getting closer to level 9.
He really is. He's gonna have his Triforce here pretty quickly. The banana might take a little bit longer as jkoper gets his red ring.
I mean, with all the health from the seed, Ganon's not going to be a problem unless we can't find those silvers or wand.
Yeah, that could definitely be an issue. 9s these days are, you know, amazing and wonderful and full of magical staircases and bomb walls.
Yeah, that is true. Especially with that forced path into level 9.
Yeah, we are starting, oddly enough, 2 rooms down in the second column from the left. And there is 9, it does wrap back around, which is kind of amusing. Also is a couple of rupees away from being able to pick up this bomb upgrade. You have to imagine if he gets it, he's gonna come right back to that room and go shopping before he goes to 9.
And then both our runners will have 20 bombs.
And to answer a question in chat, Banana 4 will also see the prediction. It's level 4. It's rather small. It is one of the smaller levels that he has left to dig. Actually, I think it is the smallest level he has left to dig. With the exception of 2, he's gonna finish digging it no matter what.
Yeah. But Alsoa is going to have to make a choice. Level 8 or level 9.
Knowing Alsoa, I would almost say he goes to 9, but also knowing Alsoa, he likes to prove people wrong. So, it's a 50-50.
Oh, yeah. And jkoper is up and heading back to start in the overworld and is...
Headed in the... Yes. I didn't actually see. This makes sense, though, on jkoper's side. You already have the Triforce in here. You've done a decent amount of this level 5. You have the any key now, so you can just wander through this key door. He's looking for the item. It's one of the smaller levels he has left before deciding whether or not he's going to go ahead and dig 8 before 9. As Alsoa gets the Triforce at level 4.
So jkoper is probably going to visit these other dungeons that have...
Well,
actually...
5 is kind of an easy call. 5, we've already seen a lot of 5. He's already seen quite a few of the rooms in here, so he doesn't have that much left. But I don't know if we're going to see similar and he goes and fully digs level 8 before heading into level 9. Like, that's a lot harder of a decision.
Yeah, this is going to be the decision of the game.
Alright, Alsoa is going back into level 4. He is looking for the staircase that contains the banana, and I think it's this room, maybe.
And Alsoa is eventually going to get the news about that banana.
Yeah, he's gonna try to clear this room. He only has 3 bombs. We already know that those orange dark nets are a little tanky. jkoper's gonna go ahead and find his recorder here in level 5.
I guess when Alsoa sees that banana, they're gonna split up.
Ha ha ha, and I do agree with Adigenos. I think in this case, I would do the same thing. You head into 9 and you keep digging until you find an item that isn't the 2 that you happen to be looking for in this case. Looks like Alsoa might be trying to farm rupees in order to go ahead and get that bomb upgrade so that he can go bomb that room full of orange dark nuts. As jkoper is whistling, let's see where we're headed.
And let's see, where in the world is jkoper going?
Okay, jkoper is actually making the play of going into level 8, where we already have the Triforce 4, instead of heading straight to level 9. Again, this is like, I want to say a 50-50 chance, but...
But you cannot tell me that level 8 kind of looks like a small level 9.
Oh, it's pretty beefy for a level 8.
And Alsoa is still looking for that banana.
He does manage to get the couple of rupees that he needs in order to buy the bomb upgrade, which gives him enough bombs to be able to clear this room. Because 3 just wasn't going to cut it.
20 bombs is such a nice feeling.
It really is. He does get a lucky bomb drop there, which will keep his numbers up pretty well. And he's about to find out that level 4 is a bust.
Yeah.
Now let's see if he makes the same choice as jkoper. Is he going to head into 8 first, or is he going to go straight to 9?
Let's see. Because I think Alsoa was heading straight to 9, because if they were going to head to 8, they would have picked out their recorder by now.
That's possible, yes. Either that or he just really felt like screen scrolling, because 8's kind of in this direction.
I mean, screen scrolling is also stylish.
But no, he's headed up the mountain. He's going to level 9.
And we're gonna see soon which choice is the right one and which is the dreadfully wrong one.
Well, I mean, there's always the chance that the 2 items have split up and that they are both, in their own time, making the correct choice.
That would be cruel.
That would be funny and amazing.
For us.
Well, I mean, us in chat, we have an instant Ganon in level 9. And he's... Whoa. Alright, if you cannot bomb out of this room, then this tells us that everything we're looking for is in level 8.
Okay. All is good, we can get out of here.
This is good, we can bomb out of the room. Or that was like the answer all in one shot. And yes, to answer a question in chat, in the swordless mode, Fred has made it so that the wand does damage to Ganon, at least the head of the wand does damage to Ganon, and then you can finish him off with the silvers like you traditionally would.
And there are Patras in level 9 tonight.
Yeah, it's a dark nut set as well.
They were both in the same room.
And yeah, to echo a sentiment in chat, this 9 is also really small, and if you look, you can almost see where level 9 would fit into the right-hand side of level 8.
Yeah, and level 9 looks like the head of a parakeet.
See, I think Alsoa would like that too. Alright, Alsoa making the smart play to go ahead and clear some of these easier rooms, looking for a compass.
Yeah, a compass would be very useful right about now. And
he's gonna go ahead. He's gonna go ahead and pop the key door so that it shows up on his map, so that when he does open up the map, he can see that he has more rooms up there to explore. jkoper finds a staircase here in level 8, and it's a transport.
Yeah, not the right staircase we're looking for.
Now, sadly, Alsoa will have to take the long way back around to get there because he got transported, I think, like 2 rooms to the left, back underneath that Patra.
Yeah. And we're seeing some more traversing of this level 9.
There we go. We have the first of our required items, the silver arrows, here in level 9.
Alright. Now we just gotta figure out where the heck that wand is.
Yeah, I'm still kind of almost hoping that the wand was going to be an 8. I mean, from the viewer standpoint, that would totally be the win-win scenario.
But as a runner, you'd probably feel miserable.
I'd be a little upset, yes.
And feel so behind.
Well, I mean, it's 57 minutes in. These two are incredibly good at this video game. They probably already feel like they're behind.
Yeah. And...
we're going back into the transport staircase for jkoper. And we find, womp womp, we're gonna find the White Sword bomb upgrade here in level 9. Well, I mean... So, good news, bad news. This is good news for jkoper. He doesn't know it yet, but one of the items he needs is here. This is good news for Alsoa. He knows where he's got to go to get his wand. And he just refilled all of his bombs.
Bad news! That level 8 is huge!
Kind of. And to not answer a question, but echo a sentiment in chat that jkoper probably doesn't feel like he's made mistakes. He hasn't really. Both of the runners have done a really great job in this race. And if you have to make the same choice that they did, it's kind of really up in the air. It was 50-50 at that point. So, you know, I can't really fault either of them for making the choices they did.
Both of their choices are justifiable. And that's one thing we can always see in these matches.
To answer another question in chat, has Alsoa seen the raft and the power bracelet? Alsoa did see the power bracelet. I don't believe he saw the raft. I don't think he made it that far in level 2.
I'm glad Alsoa was here first rather than at level 2.
Yeah, this makes sense, and we'll have to ask him in the interview if maybe he did see it and just didn't pick it up. Alright, and these darknets are kind of giving him a run around, so it was a really good thing that he had all of those bombs. And the red ring.
And health.
Alright, almost. We got one more bomb, I think. Yep, and then he's going to be able to progress a little bit here in this level 8. Now, this is a room that jkoper wouldn't have been able to clear at that point because he didn't have enough bombs.
But we're gonna actually get to see what's in these rooms.
Yeah, jkoper making really good use of these bomb droppers here to try and get his count back up. We have a ruby boss.
That's a time loss right there, having to farm for some bombs.
It is, but sadly, they don't think we saw that many bomb droppers in level 8, at least not the section he was in.
No.
And it looks like, is there a room of oranges or something in here he could kill? He's already got the item, he's already got the Triforce. He's coming in here for a reason, as Alsoa finds the wand in level 8.
And with that, we have go mode.
To answer a question in chat, yeah, you have to bomb through Ganon's room to get anywhere in level 9, so Alsoa has definitely seen Ganon.
Okay. So apparently jkoper doesn't have the Triforce from 6.
Alright, this makes sense then. He's dipping back in. He's gonna get another heart here off of the floor. He's gonna find the compass.
And Alsoa is making that mad dash to level 9.
He's got his potion at the ready in case he needs the health. He does have, it's worth noting, he does have the red ring, but he also has the book, so you gotta be a little bit careful.
And here's Ganon. And it's a nice, easy room to fight Ganon in, too.
Yeah, there's no water, he spawned normally, this is pretty good.
And Alsoa managed to get that stun lock and managed to take down Ganon.
Alright, here we go. Let's see where our princess is.
Yeah. I'd say your princess is in another castle, but...
So we do have to point out that Alsoa just tried bombing into the lobby, I think?
Okay.
And, well, surprise! We have Zelda.
That was fast.
Yeah, everybody, let's get some GGs in chat for Alsoa fishing with a race time GG time of 1:02:58.
That is an impressive time for a swordless seed.
Yeah, that was incredibly well done. As jkoper is gonna go ahead and it looks like he's heading to 9.
Oh, that wand.
Yeah, welcome in GD to Alsoa.
GG.
Looks.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it looks like Discord is trying to eat your microphone.
Oh, is this better?
Yes, much, much better. So what are your thoughts on the fact that your 2 remaining required items were split between levels 8 and 9?
I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I chose to bomb out of Ganon's room, because if I had seen that, I was very tempted to just leave.
Yeah, I was just going, well, I'm now wondering if we've got a bomb wall, because if we don't, then this is the game telling you that you need to go somewhere else.
I was secretly really hoping I didn't have to go to 2.
Okay, that is what I was going to ask you. You answered my question before I could even ask it.
Yeah, we were curious if you had actually seen the raft when you were in level 2.
No, I saw the Darknet room. I saw that they took more than 1 bomb, and I said I'll come back here later, hopefully with a wand, when I'm looking for silvers, panicking that I didn't find silvers and it's an hour in.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have to say that was definitely a heads-up play, farming the mobs in, what was that, level 3 for that
4.
last bomb up? 4 for that bomb upgrade when you were just a couple of rupees short.
Yeah, because I saw the Darknet room and I'm like, okay, I have 3 bombs. I could do it on 3 bombs, but why do that when I can do it on 20?
Yeah, 20 definitely better. I mean,
20
I don't math, but
That's the most I've ever seen.
you should watch Blackout. There's a flag setting for Blackout where the bomb upgrades can actually roll larger.
Yeah, I think they roll 4 to 8, and then you turn on the Magic Sword, Wood Sword bomb upgrade, so you get 2 plus 8, and then another 4 on top of that, so you end up with, I don't know, 30 bombs.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So the good news here for jkoper is that a lot of these staircases in this section of 9, they're going to double back upon themselves, and it is somewhat of a forced path, so he should be getting the same news that you did and find his silvers, right? Oh, no, White Sword bomb upgrade first.
But we do have that. jkoper was in level 8 and was digging 8, but left before he could find the wand.
Yeah, the wand in 8, was there a path to that besides just go through the blue Darknet room?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think the reason jkoper didn't end up finding it is because he was short on bombs when he went into 8.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Because, I mean, he couldn't, I don't think he had as easy of a time clearing some of those rooms, because he just simply didn't have the bombs to do it.
Though
right.
I do like your money-making game. You gambled and got rewarded.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I have 10 rupees and the arrows are 71. I'm probably going to lose my money anyway, so what's it matter if I have 10 or 0? And then I just win, and I'm like, oh, well, let's just go buy arrows.
Yeah, that was actually perfect timing on the game's part, and your part, but still.
And given that normally I lose about 26 times before I actually get a win, I'll take 2 tries.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. jkoper is going to go ahead and find his silver arrows here in level 9. He's going to know that he has to go back to level 8, but thankfully he found the White Sword bomb upgrade, which has refilled his bombs.
Yeah, but... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, see, if this was me, I would totally be going to wherever the Magical Sword bomb upgrade was and seeing if I could grab those too, just for giggles, but, you know, I'm me.
Well, so I initially thought that 8 had a non-Darknet enemy set, so I'm like, okay, well, let me just go to 8, because it's probably not Darknuts, and then come to find out, oh, it is Darknuts. Well, I'm already here, it's got 2 items, why not?
I think the question I'm waiting to ask jkoper is, why did he leave 6 the first time? Why did he leave the level 6 without the Triforce? Because that is, I think, about the only mistake I have maybe seen him do so far. Is that he ended up leaving level 6 before he ended up picking up the Triforce. He got the red ring, he found the compass, I believe, and then he just didn't end up getting the Triforce.
He might have thought he was blocked. He might have said, okay, I know where the Triforce is, and I'm still missing combat items. I don't know what combat items he had at the time, but that was my decision on leaving the Triforce in 3, was I'll come back when I have better combat, and then I felt really stupid when it was one Remain sitting on the ground.
Well, I mean, the game was like, here, I'm just going to leave this right here so they can run in and run right back out.
Yeah, the book was really nice to get early, though. Tell you what.
It is really, really helpful. So here we go. We have one of these blue Darknet rooms. Now, jkoper, I want to say, had cleared this one the first time, and that may have been where he lost quite a few of his bombs.
Yeah, I came in here with 22, and I left with 6.
Yeah, this is really a bomb-hungry level.
This room is why I think Wizrobes are easier to fight than Blue Dark Nuts.
Yeah. The Wizrobes, the oranges didn't look too tanky, because I want to say you both at one point bombed them on the overworld, maybe?
If I did, I don't remember doing it. Although I like that Koper got the force on the Blue Dark Nut.
Yeah, that is going to come in handy when he gets back through here, because he's been down this direction before. I don't remember if you came this way.
I did. I distinctly
Yeah, I
remember doing
remember
this room, and then I kind of just, went around a whole bunch of rooms that didn't have Dark Nuts and said, hey, this one doesn't have Dark Nuts, and it's a possible stair. Let's just clear it.
Okay, because I know you cleared one of the forced rooms a little bit further in the dungeon as well, so just wasn't sure.
Yeah,
because
I remember walking this room being cleared. Oh, was that room?
Yeah. In fact, this, I believe, is the wand room that he's in now.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, just a couple of grabby hands in the Dig Dogger room.
Oh, let's avoid that stopwatch.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, you're right. There it is.
Sometimes I have the memory of a goldfish. Sometimes a goldfish has my memory.
Alright, well, jkoper is on his way back to level 9, and he will be able to make short work of Ganon, and as we know, you go through the staircase and surprise there's Zelda.
Yeah, I was not expecting Zelda to be there. I figured I had another, 2/3 of 9 to go.
It was a very friendly 9.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it wasn't too terrible of a seed. Things were a little bit tanky.
Really, the only thing that was bad was the red Dark Nuts, just because they were your only bomb droppers in 9, and bombs were suddenly inconsistent to get. But outside of that...
I may be having Seed Bleed again, so just kind of,
Hey,
one
Seed
of those
Bleed is
things.
fine.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to watch all of the amazing Zelda that has been happening on all of these different channels?
Yeah, we have Zelda 1, Zelda 3, and a bunch of other Zelda games.
jkoper gets a really good stun lock here on Ganon. He's going to be able to take him out with the silver arrows.
And that was a nice, quick, and clean kill by jkoper.
And then he's gonna find, oh, Zelda's just right there waiting for you.
Yes. Isn't that nice, though? It's like the best present the game could possibly give you.
Not making the patcher required automatically counts as a good present.
Yeah, we didn't have to kill any patchers this seed. Or, well, I think there was a Dig Dogger killed, but I don't know if it was required.
So no patches were harmed in the rolling of this seed.
Yeah, see, that's not a terrible thing. We should see here in just a second if jkoper is going to be joining us. And welcome and GG to jkoper.
Hey, GG.
GG's.
I think I just went the wrong way in 8, and that's my guess for what happened there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was because we saw you were down in that area, but when you flashed your map as you were leaving 8 to up an A, there was a lot more rooms on it, so it was just maybe you walked around it. But I think my only question is going to be the first time you were in level 6, why didn't you grab the Triforce?
Well, I didn't know if I could grab the Triforce. So I had to... I had to up an A anyway. That didn't cost me any significant time. Because level 6 was 2 screens from start. So, yeah, I had to up an A anyway, and I might have needed the wand or something, and I could have gotten the wand out of 8. I didn't have many bombs. Continuing further into 6 didn't seem like a great idea. So...
Okay, I was curious because I didn't really I didn't see why exactly you left 6 at the time. So I was just kind of like, maybe he thought it was blocked, or because I thought you had grabbed the compass, but
right. I mean, it's a no. I don't think I had the compass.
I know the second
That's
time
news
you
to
went...
me.
Well, okay, maybe it was the second time because I know when you went back in, it wasn't long before I thought you had picked up the compass.
I don't think I ever got the compass.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Unless there's, Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'd be
there's a
really
much there's a much better possibility that I saw it wrong. Better possibility that I saw it wrong than you're misremembering. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
So I mean, it's a common thing in this community, attitude among runners and commentators and everyone that, well, I'm here, I got the item, let's go get the Triforce. But the risk of getting blocked when you're going to the Triforce is way worse than the time that you have to make up by coming back there, especially when it's 2 screens from start, like I said. So that is my reason why I left 6 after I got the red ring.
Okay. And then how did you feel about the remaining required items being split in between levels 9 and 8?
I was just shocked when he finished based on that 8, but I said if I had gone left that one room, then that would have made all the difference. So and then bombing through Ganon for silvers is always a classic, of course. I think this is already like did it happen already 3 times this tournament?
Yeah, it's happened a couple of different times where the only way to get to the item in 9 was bombing through Ganon, so.
Yeah. And that bomb upgrade on the way was obviously nice too, especially since I had to go back to 8 and got the refill. Did we see the magical sword bomb pick up at all? I don't know.
I never got it. I think I had like 7 or 8 hearts at the end because I skipped like 5 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go out of my way for too many hearts. I just picked up the hearts that were, on the way, and I picked up all the to take any's, and I finished with 12. So, but 11 wasn't enough, and I could have used the bomb refill then. So,
I know I skipped the heart in 5. I accidentally deliberately walked around the heart in 4, I think it was.
Okay.
And then I took a potion out of a take any and never found the 4th one.
Yeah. Did you get the red ring pretty early then?
I had, I think, 6 or 7 hearts when I got the red ring. According to my tracker, I got it at about the 35-ish minute mark.
Okay. Your tracker tells you when you got the red ring?
I'm using Z Tracker, and it's got that little timeline at the bottom, so I'm estimating based on that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a feature. Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually really handy.
So, which items didn't you get?
I didn't get the items out of 2, and the second item out of 8.
Okay.
I technically didn't pick up the power bracelet or the wooden boomerang, but I saw them.
Yeah, I picked up the power bracelet because I still felt like I needed to find things, and then when I got it, I was like, oh, I have all the dungeons. It felt like it was fairly quick to get all the dungeons, but
yeah, it was actually kind of funny. You had found level 2, and Alsoa was going to be coming back. He'd already found level 2. Hadn't gotten the item out of there yet, but he ended up whistling back to level 2. You guys kind of found level 1 at almost the exact same time. Because you were in there, he was whistling back up to finally finish bombing Death Mountain, and the last thing he needed was directly next door.
yeah, if he didn't spend any time in 2, that's because I think I checked every room in 2 to get that raft.
I think I saw like 4 rooms. I saw the 3 Darknet room. I saw they required more than 1 bomb each, and I left.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't too bad to get to the item. The raft was free in the end. It was ladder blocked, but just in the bottom left, you just had to use a key and go down to the bottom. And I ended up in A after finding a Gliok anyway, so cleared out the whole top and that went down. But anyway, I feel pretty good about my play and my decisions and my time. So, no regrets here. Well done, Alsoa.
Thank you, and well done to you as well, because this seed had a lot of potential to be really bad if you just don't think to bomb out of Ganon's room.
Well, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because eventually you get to the point of, like, if you're not familiar with that you can bomb out of Ganon's room, it becomes a bit of a head-scratcher, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't know to do that, then I don't know, I should quit or something. yeah, disappointing that we're not going unbeaten in Swiss this time, but it's, you know, whatever. I'd rather do well in the bracket, obviously. So, yeah, well, maybe we'll do it again in the bracket. GG's and good luck next week. And thank you to the ladies for the commentary. And I'm not sure. Was
Just
it
Andy. Just Andy was doing our tracking tonight.
Oh, 3 of them. All right.
Yes, it was ladies' night. We just didn't know it.
Okay. You didn't know it.
Well, I mean, we didn't know it until we were loading into the SG, the Speed Gaming room. We're just like, hey, it's all girls again.
Okay. Again, this happens often, huh?
Well, I mean, we made a point of it in the last tournament. There were a couple of nights where we're just like, yep, nope, we're crewing this entire race with girls. And then Farhan got thrown in for fun.
Yeah, we have a really great presence from the female contingent on our crew, so it's good to see. Anyway, thank you guys. I will check out now, I guess.
All right, GG and well done, jkoper. It was a very good race for both of you.
Now, I think I'm also gonna jump out to and let y'all finish up.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you to KTAP for doing comms with me, and thank you very much to JustAndy8 for doing our tracking and keeping us up to date on all of the stuff and things. There is one more match coming up, actually, on Speed Gaming Prime. It may have started just a little bit ago. It's between SciTown and Dr. J PhD. So if anybody wants some more Zelda, head over that direction.